student, today's topic is ultrastructure of mitochondria. First we will see the shape of the mitochondria. Mitochondria may be oval in shape or it is spherical or it is like a sausage shape. Like this. This is the sausage shape. Mitochondria, it is a membrane bound organelle and it is present in all eukaryotic cell except mammalian RBCs, and it is absent in the bacteria. That bacteria, you know that it is a prokaryotic cell. We will see the ultrastructure of mitochondria. Mitochondria lined by double membrane, that is outer membrane and inner membrane. This inner membrane, it is thrown into number of folds, and these folds, they are called as cristae. And this cristae, they are studded with or supplied with this F1 particle. Cristae, they are studded or supplied with F1 particle. Then, interior of the inner membrane, it is filled by matrix. This matrix, it contains DNA, circular DNA. It contains ribosome. It contains enzymes which are required for Krebs cycle. Then we will see the structure of this F1 particle. This is a single crista, which is the finger-like projection of this mitochondria. Each cristae, it is studded with this or supplied with F1 particle. Each F1 particle consists three parts: head, stalk, that is pedicel or base piece. These F1 particles, they are also called as oxysomes, or they are also called as elementary particle, or they are also called as Fernandez-Morin subunit. Remember, F1 particle, they are also called as oxyosome, or they are also called as elementary particle, or they are called as Fernandez-Morin subunit. Then we will see the function of each part. Outer membrane, it consists of porine and it allows substance enter into the mitochondria. Inner membrane, like a plasma membrane, it is semi-permeable membrane. Then this F1 particle, they contain different electron carriers and enzyme required for ATP synthesis. Then matrix contain different enzyme required for Krebs cycle. Function of mitochondria, it is a powerhouse of cell. As it contains ribosome, you know the function of ribosome, that is the protein synthesis. It is also involved in protein synthesis. Mitochondria, chloroplast and centriole, these are the three organelles which consist DNA. Extranuclear DNA means DNA which is present outside the nucleus. And so this mitochondria, it is semi-autonomous organelle. Remember, mitochondria, it is a semi-autonomous organelle which is self-duplicating one. Again we revise. Shape of mitochondria, they may be oval, circular or sausage shape. Then it consists outer membrane, inner membrane. Inner membrane thrown into finger-like folds. These folds, they are called as cristae. These cristae, they are with F1 particle. Each F1 particle consists three parts: head, this is stalk and base piece. Function of this F1 particle, it contains enzyme required for ATP synthesis as well as electron carrier, and function of matrix, it contains enzyme required for Krebs cycle. Ribosome involved in protein synthesis. And function of this mitochondria. First function, as it synthesizes ATP, it is powerhouse of cell. Means it provides energy to the cell. Then second, it is a site of aerobic respiration. There are different cycles of respiration. The first one is glycolysis, which occur in the cytoplasm. Second is the Krebs cycle, where oxidation of pyruvic acid occur, and this Krebs cycle occur in the matrix, and electron transport chain, it occur in this F1 particle. Remember this function? Again, first we will revise them. First, it is a site of aerobic respiration. Second, it provides energy to the cell, or it is powerhouse of cell. Third, Krebs cycle occur in the matrix of the mitochondria. ETS occur in this F1 particle. Thus, this is like an inverter which provide energy to the cell. As it oxidizes food, here pyruvic acid, it is completely oxidized and ATP molecules are released. This is the structure of mitochondria. Thank you, friends.